Welcome all the English learners with us at Learnsic online learning platform. And today I am coming with the part 2 of our articles, very important concept from English grammar, that is articles. In my previous video, we have already studied what is the use of a article, what is the use of an article. When you read the book, when you listen to people, right, when you do some exercise involve, and from there you try to understand the concept of a or n, apart from that magic formula of CCC for the use of a article and V vowel sound, consonant and common way for our an article. Now today the article which we are going to discuss is very important, the article, right? The article. And one thing I would like to say about this the article is called not indefinite but definite article. So without further delay, let's start our video, and I want to make you practical, successful persons so that you people can enjoy the use of the article. Right? This is the concept. Article, use of the. Now today we are going to learn about how we can use this article, the article, right? So first thing, what is the definition, and how we can recognize, how we can understand. Definite article is the article with us, right? And it is used to convey a definite, specific, unique and referential sense in the sentence. So these are the criteria, right? These are the rules, these are the things that we have to understand. If we understand these rules, so we can very happily, we can smartly use the article. First thing, we call it definite article. The article is, what article? It is a definite article, right? This is the first thing. And obviously, when it is the definite article, it is unlike and it is different from the articles like a or n. It is completely different from a and n articles, right? Okay, now let's talk about the pronunciation of this article, the article. The article is pronounced in a two-way, right? It is pronounced in two ways, and we can say that it is the combo and it is a combination of a or an article too. Now I will tell you the one beautiful thing. Many of time you hear or you listen that many people, they pronounce it the or the. What is the difference between these two pronunciation of the same word, the article? So I must tell you, before consonant sound, you can pronounce the article the. The is pronounced before consonant sound, and the is pronounced before vowel sound. So look at that. That's the beauty of the article, right? The is pronounced before vowel sound. So now I can write here the apple, we pronounce it here the apple. Now we pronounce the article the here because of this, what sound? Because of vowel sound. Before vowel sound we pronounce the, and before consonant sound we pronounce the. The same word is pronounced in two different manners or two different ways. So another example I write somewhere here also. The boy, we pronounce the boy. Look at here, the boy, because the reason is that before consonant sound we pronounce the article the, and before the vowel sound we pronounce the article the. So look at the apple, and another example, the boy, and both the pronunciation are acceptable. This is the one beautiful tip for all of you people to pronounce and to understand why some people, you may think that why some people are pronouncing it the, why some people are pronouncing it the reason is only that simple. So we can say that one formula which I have developed here, so it can be the can be used with all kind of sounds, right? It can be used before vowel, it can be used before the consonant, no any problem, nothing. So it can be the combo form of the, right? And now what is important to learn? First thing we have learned here, the is called a definite article. If there is a definite thing, certain thing, sure thing, specific thing, very very special thing is there, and before that we use the article. Even before consonant sound and before vowel sound, we can use the article before singular, before plural, no any problem. The is free to use in all cases. This is what. But condition, first is that we call it definite article is the article. Point number one, point learning. And I have taught you what is the reason behind pronouncing it in two different manners, like the and the. The before consonant, the girl, and before vowel sound, the engineer, right? Clear. Then definite, if we are talking about the definite thing, if we are talking in a very specific manner, in a very particular manner, criteria number one, the sentence or the thing should be very very definite. One, specific, unique, like the earth, the moon, the sun, the only one, right? And referential, with reference sense in a sentence. So these four things, if you adapt, if you understand what is referential, because there is a reference, what is unique, like the sun, the moon, they are very unique, and specific, he is the best boy, the very specific, and definite, right? For that we use within all these senses, and with all these senses we use the article. Now we take the example, she is the most intelligent boy. Now we are using the with superlative degree. The first uses that. So we have to learn, we have to remember what to do, class. We have to remember, we have to learn, we have to cram, and then after, once we learn, once we memorize, then we have to apply, and then we have to multiply. This is the formula of learning English. First we remember, we memorize, then we apply, and then we multiply. So first, superlative, we all know that in English grammar, adjectives are in different forms. The greatest, the fastest, biggest. In that case we use the article. So look at the and then most. Next, the girl in red dress. So this is a reference. In a first, we are using the article here because of superlative degree. The greatest, we are using here the article. The reason is that this is a superlative. One more example I give you. The biggest. Now the reason is using the definite article before superlative is seen here, right? This is the and second, the girl in red dress. This red dress is reference. I said no, this is because of superlative. In the second, the girl in red dress is my girlfriend, right? So there is a reference, right? There is a reference. In red dress is a refer because it shows who is the girl and what she has worn in that case. And the same is the boys in red caps are all player. So that's why we are using the article. And note down the wonderful things. The article can be used with singular and plural. Here, this is the example. The girl is, if we are talking about the girl in a definite sense, if we are using that, the singular word in a specific sense, referential sense, unique sense, and in the sense of only one, that case, and the boys are example of plural. Therefore, we can use the article before consonant and before vowel sound, no any problem. So I can also write here the article, the article is used before all sounds. So there is no question of vowel sound, there is no question of consonant sound, no, nothing, never. One. Second things, as I have mentioned already, we can use the article with a singular subject, with a singular person, with a plural, no any problem, nothing. So we can take this example of the boys. Before plural word, we can use the article, and the girl. And no matter sound is consonant, after the article sound is consonant, vowel, no matter. But sense, sense should be definite, specific, unique, and referential. So these four are the criteria of inserting, using, and playing and learning our the article from English grammar. Let's move for next step. All right, here quickly I must tell you that what are the different ways to use and to enjoy using and speaking, writing our most beautiful article, the article, right? Here the one examples we have here. Example, I have already told you the criteria. The is used in a very definite sense, specific sense, unique sense, and referential sense. And no matter, it can be used with singular noun, it can be used with plural noun, it can be used before consonant sound, vowel sound, no, nothing, never, no matter. So now the first example, we just take the first example here. It's the is used before ordinal number. You must know what is the ordinal number from English grammar, from English language. So ordinal number is like the first, the second, the third, and like fourth, right? Ordinal number, the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, and before that ordinal number we use the article. The third boy of class, the third boy of this class. So look at that, ordinal number means the first, the second, and similarly you can learn the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, the seventh rank, right? Sometimes we write the seventh rank, the seventh rank. So very easy. Before ordinal numbers from English grammar, we use the article. We place the article. This is the is used before direction, right? Direction we can say, and we all know that there are four directions mainly: east, west, north, and south. And we can also use the article before all seasons, and we sometime leave, no matter the summer, the monsoon, the winter, we can use. So this way you can understand. Very simple, though I have written here the east, the west, the north, the south. So before all our four directions we can use the article. And look at the third one. The is used before unique organ of human being or human body. So unique organ of human body or our, so the is used in that case. The nose, the head, the heart, the heart surgery and all that. So if there we have a lot of or we have many unique organs of our body. So before that we can use the article. Very clear. Let's quickly, the is used before part of the day, right? Part of the day, because it's a one day, and we can divide the day into a different parts, like the morning, the evening, or the afternoon, right? In that case also, when we divide the day into the different parts, the night or the morning, the afternoon, that we also use. The is used before such names. And what are they? The name of some island, the name of some countries, the name of the some newspapers, and the name of some places. Like I just write here a few example of it. The Kathmandu Post is the name of newspaper, English newspaper, Kathmandu Post, right? This is the name of newspaper one. And the name before before the USA, before the name of country, we use the USA. It is very particular and specific, that's why. And we also use the article before the name of some place, like we have a 5-star in Kathmandu, the Everest Hotel. The Everest Hotel. So one thing you must understand, the can be used before any titles by people, for the name of the organization, for the name of the organization, for the name of the some resort, hotel, newspaper, the name of the book, and etc. So that is the reason that we are using the name before name. We can use the article before the name. And here I must tell you one thing is that, okay, these are the name. Okay, the is used with pluralized names or geography and family. For example, the Netherlands, the Johnsons, the Negis, the Thakurs, the Thakuris, the Punjab. When we use our surname in a plural way, then we use the article. For example, the Gurungs. So Gurungs, when we write in a plural way, or like we have another example of the Muggers. So in a plural way, when we use our family surname, when we use it in a plural way, like the Chetris, the Shahas, the Guptas, in that case we use the article, right? This is the use. The is used before with the title of the newspaper, books, and places that I have already mentioned, is that the words Worth, Athenians, the Presbyterians Church, the Tribune, the Kathmandu Post, and the Dark Room, that I have already told you. And this is very easy to understand. Now the is used when noun is followed by the prepositional phrase beginning with of or the noun or preposition and phrase. Let's take the example, the leader of the gang, the teacher of 9th class. So here we can say that first we write here the plus noun we are going to write, and if it is followed by of, so because it makes a specific sense. For example, the student Vidyarthi, the student of Learnsic are active. So look at that, because of this of and because of this of, and there is a before there is the student, we have used this because of is making a sense definite, right? So let's move. We use the the when the proper names of countries refer to their people, right? When, look at this, this is very important. We use the when the proper names of countries refer to their people. The Chinese means Chinese people, the Nepalese people, the American, the Australian, the Indians. When country name stands for their all people. For another example, we can take that, the Japanese, right? The Japanese. So this stands for this. The Japanese. When the name of the country stands for all people, right? It means that people of people. Next example here, the is put before in the superlative degree that we have already learned. The fastest, the greatest, the biggest, the funniest. In the superlative case, we have already learned. Well, class, the is used before the name or title of the religious book, right? We use the article before we, like the Gita, the Bible, the Quran, the Ramayana, the Shiv Puran, the Vedas. Before the names of the religious book, we use the article 1. And similarly, the is used before the names of river, the proper names of the river. We have the Ganga, the Bheri, the Rapti, the Bagmati, the Narayani, and the Nile, etc. That's wonderful use of, before the name of, before proper name. The is used, my dear class, with adjectives when it is treated as what kind of a noun? Plural noun. So here is a wonderful example of this, the Nile is there one. The poor, the rich, the best, and the brave, and the intelligent. When we use the article and adjective, and that adjective word stands for all people, right? So means the poor people means the all poor people. All poor people. So therefore we are no need to use the noun after there. So sometime we can understand that adjective with the article stands for plural noun. So we have the is used with adjective. Look at the combination of adjective. Adjective is poor and the is here, and when it is treated as plural noun, means here it means the poor people. What a beauty, what is this is the beauty of English grammar. Now next, the is used before musical instrument, and the example, the flute, the drum, the guitar, the piano, right? The before the names of the musical instrument, we have to use the article. And the is used before an abstract noun denoting the quality of a person. Sita is the beauty of Nepal, so Sita refers this abstract things, so that's why. And second reason, because there is a of, there is a one reason is abstract quality, second is this, because of these two things we are using. Ram is the mind of Nepal. Look at this, because of and all that. The is used before the name of sea, series of mountains, group of islands, etc. The Pacific Sea, that is the name of our one sea. The Himalayas, we are rich in Himalayas, and the British Isles. So like this way. Here you can see the example, the is used with double comparatives. Double comparative is like this: the more I play, the more I enjoy. So there is a double comparison. There are the two times comparison in a sentence. Therefore, we are using the article before comparative degree. This is called a comparative degree, right? The more and the more. And the is used before the names of historical buildings, ships, trains, and aeroplanes. Like the Taj Mahal is one example of it, the Red Fort, the Kashmir Mail, the Queen Elizabeth, and the Victoria. When they stand for buildings, when they stand for the name of ships, when they stand, because it's same the story when we go through that, the names of the places. Before that we can also the article, but we have to be very careful. Not the is used before the name or names of invention. What is the invention? Is the telephone, the wheel, the steam engine, the microscope. These are the invention. The electric bulb by the electric bulb by Thomas Alva Edison. So this is the case, and this is the reason. And another beautiful thing is that the is used before names of those countries and states. Nowadays, most of us, we want to go to the states, means America, USA. So the USA, the Congo, the UK, the Deccan, the Punjab, the Sudan, the Netherlands. In that case, we use the article with those. And one more thing I want to tell you, nowadays with the UNO, nowadays we are using the article before abbreviation, abbreviation, the UNO, the WHO, we are using these days, United Nations Organization or World Health Organization. Nowadays we are using the article before abbreviation. And finally, quickly I move to this. The is used before a noun whose identity is common knowledge, like the post, the president, the principal. Here the president, the principal, and the prime ministers, and the press, media, and the postman. But we have to take care of that. In that case, P should be capital, and the P should be capital in that case. And the next and the last one is that the is used before a singular common noun that can be easily inferred, means guessed and studied from the situation. In the meaning of inferred, the police station, the station, the post office, the radio. Like inferred means we can easily guess, we can easily study. So my dear class, once you go through that, the article is used in a specific sense, one in very unique sense, and in a very particular manner, and the can be used with all cases. If there is a specific sense, there is a definite sense, and there is a unique, and there is a reference. So with that, I'm damn sure that quickly, if you read yourself all the slides, you can yourself come to know the meaning of inferred. Is means when we can easily guess, we can easily understand. In that case also, for example, we ask the question, that is the one question I want to write here. Where is the washroom? Because everybody know that where is the washroom. So look at why we are using here the article, because where is the washroom? Everybody can guess, everybody can show, everybody can tell you the location, the places which are commonly known by people. Because if I ask where is the market, where is the market, where is the temple, if you ask where is the temple, so people easily know it, where is the temple, where is the temple. So that's why we are using the article, because we know the identity of temple. If I ask where is the temple, so we are using the article. Thank you so much all of you, and just remember that The is a definite article. It shows a sense of definiteness, uniqueness, specific sense, as well as referential sense. If you learn these four criteria, you can use the article very happily, smartly, and smoothly. Thank you for being with me, and keep learning, keep upgrading yourself. Thank you so much.